Hey, sports card fans! Welcome back to another episode of Two Guys, One Hobby. How you doing, Don?
I'm doing great, buddy. How you doing?
Good, good. I was explaining before we hit record here that, of course, everyone's thoughts and prayers are with the folks in Jamaica with Hurricane Melissa. But my wife is in a bit of a panic mode because we had a trip planned for Jamaica in a couple weeks, and we basically decided tonight, yeah, we got to cancel. And now it's trying to figure out where else are we going to go for that same week that we and her brother and girlfriend blocked off for vacation. So we're scrambling a little bit to
Oh
hopefully
man.
find a place to go, maybe somewhere in Dominican. I think they got some light damage from the hurricane, but definitely not as bad as Jamaica. But I don't want to lighten the fact of the devastation in Jamaica. But
Yeah. Well,
yeah, we're
thankfully you didn't plan it for this week, or
yeah
you weren't
yeah.
there. I
Luckily, we
mean,
weren't
it
stranded there, and
sucks you got to do that, but
yeah,
in the grand scheme of things,
we'll
so
figure everything out. But yeah, it's
yeah,
just
no
now
doubt.
it's crunch mode to try to do something last minute. But anyway,
Right.
that's not
Hey, I
what we're
wanted to
here.
bring up too. I think it was our last episode. You had mentioned about our dog passing, and I talked to you in private about this, but I totally forgot to mention my condolences on your father passing as well.
Oh,
But
thank you.
um,
Yeah,
And
I can't
after the
believe
show, I was like,
it's been
I
over a
can't believe
month
I didn't say
now,
that.
and
Yeah.
helping my mom
So
out. Luckily, I live maybe about the half hour, 20 minutes away,
good. Good.
and I see her at least once a week, if not more. Talk pretty much every day, and it's mainly the financing,
Sure.
finances
Yep.
stuff for her to just get familiar
No,
with
been there,
everything.
done that.
Plus
I
switch
know what you're
over.
doing.
So
So
fortunately, I'm close by and can help her out. But she's doing well. She
wow.
is.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah, but of course we got
So,
Thanksgiving coming up and Christmas. Those big holidays. That's gonna hit
yeah,
hard.
my mother-in-law passed a couple months ago, and we do a lot of that celebration at their house. So that'll be interesting. But
Yeah,
not to be a downer here, but I just wanted to say sorry, man. I forgot to bring that up last time.
appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Well, this episode was your turn to invite
Yes.
a guest, and you did an excellent job
Yes,
in
sir.
picking today's guest. So, if you want to do a bit of an intro,
Well, first of all, I always do an excellent job at picking guests, but
oh,
thank you.
yes, that is true.
So
That is
this
true.
guy, fellow Clemente collector, I think I met him really early on in my YouTube collecting journey, and really cool guy. Glad I've gotten to be friends with him. I don't talk to him as much as I probably should, and got a great channel, and it's way underappreciated in my opinion. I haven't looked in a while, but I remember going, "That's all the subs he has. There's no way it should be this low." But the one and only, my buddy Mark Rudog 21.
Hey, Mark.
There
Hey
he
guys,
is.
how's it going?
Good. How are
Good.
you?
I'm
Thanks for
doing
joining
good. Thanks
us.
for having me over.
Yeah. More
Awesome.
importantly, how are you? How are you feeling? I think it was what 3 months ago ish that you had some pretty major heart surgery. So
Yeah, this upcoming Friday be my 4 month anniversary of my quadruple bypass surgery. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm taking it one day at a time.
yeah,
Started back to work not recently, so
good, excellent.
thanks for asking.
Yeah,
Yeah, glad to hear that, Ben.
yeah.
So, so what have you been up to?
Nothing much. Besides, recuperating here. I haven't been purchasing much stuff lately at all. Between the hospital bills and even though I'm working, I'm not getting paid
Mm.
because of
Oh,
the
that's right, because you're a government employee.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Okay.
I'm an essential worker, they say. So they're riding the free train with me. So, but
Yeah.
I'm still looking and everything like that. So doing trades here and there, go to car shows here. So,
Yeah.
but besides that, I'm still in the hobby, still looking at videos and everything. So
Yeah.
I'm just not producing as much as I used to.
Huh.
Yeah, I feel you there. But um, did you get a little gift from one of the Club 21 members recently?
No, I was kind of disappointed that Theo had that thing going with that card.
Ah,
Yeah, and I was like, you should have spread the wealth around for the club members. So, but,
Well,
Well,
go ahead, John.
yeah, yes. Speaking of that Club 21, it's obviously a group of diehard Clemente fans and collectors. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, this is from Mark. His daughter
Okay.
made this for me.
Oh, nice. And I'm part of a similar group. We call it the Boggs Trust for Wade Boggs. So how did Club 21 come about? Do you help each other out in terms of uh, obtaining Clemente cards that you need, looking out for each other, that type of? I'm assuming it acts somewhat similar to the Boggs group that I'm a part of. But how did that start?
yeah, we have a small little chat group there. So if anybody has any questions about the Clementes or if they see anything, they give everybody else a heads up on there. How we got together really is I think it was about maybe 3 years ago. It was during September during Spanish Heritage Month, and we were celebrating Roberto Clemente Day. So we just decided to get together and do a live stream. Yeah. So and that's how it all started.
Yeah.
So
Was it Theo that started it originally? I can't remember.
you know what? I don't know if it was Theo or Lou.
Yeah.
One of the two guys there. Yeah. So
there are mainly four members, the two of you, Theo and Lou, or are there some others?
John Mangini.
And John Mangini.
Okay. Well, of course, he's part of everything.
Yeah, el presidente. There you go.
Yeah.
So there's three of us from Pittsburgh, and we let the two other guys in.
Yeah.
We're the riffraff.
Well, before I forget, I want to give you a shout out, Mark, again. It was maybe a year or two into my channel, and I forget what video I was doing. I don't think I was on any type of video with others or something like that, but I had made a comment that I didn't have any Roberto Clemente cards in my collection, and it was a gap in my collection, although I think back then I had many gaps. But either you had reached out to me or out of the blue got my mailing address or something, and you sent me my very first Roberto Clemente card. And so obviously I have it. I hold it in high regard. So thank you again for this. And it's a really great copy too. And just out of the blue, the kindness of your heart, you're like, hey, here's your very first Roberto Clemente card. So
yeah, Mark, I've never had the rookie card of Roberto Clemente. Just throwing it out there, letting you know.
Yeah, I'm sure I have to send you a reprint somewhere. Well, you're welcome, John. Yeah,
Yep.
It's a shame, man. No one should go out without a playing day playing card. So.
Yeah. Yep. So now, how long have you been? I know you collect other players and cards than just Roberto Clemente, but how long have you been collecting and at least partially focused on Roberto Clemente cards?
Well, it all started with my father. He owned a grocery store in Brooklyn, and every time he used to come home, he'd just throw me a pack of cards that he got from the work, and that's how I started. It's been over 50 years I've been collecting. So, him and my uncle just talk about Roberto Clemente all the time. So this just got in my head. I'm too young to remember. I remember he's telling me that he took me to see Roberto Clemente at Shea Stadium. There, I can't remember much about it. I probably was maybe 4 or 5 years old at the time. Who knows? Yeah. But that's how it all started and everything. I remember in '78, out of my own money, washing cars, just doing errands, I bought my first Celio wax pack, and that's just how it all started right there and then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is your family's heritage from Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
So that's why your father and uncles were great
exactly
Clemente fans. Okay.
Yeah.
So when do you remember the first Roberto Clemente card you bought? Because if I'm doing the time frame right, when you first started getting packs, he, I believe, had already retired and passed away. So when did you? Because you would have had to actually go out and like at a card shop or somewhere buy a Clemente card.
So it was a bunch of my cousins. They're all older than me.
Okay.
So they used to buy cards and all that from such. My first Roberto Clemente card was I didn't buy. It was a trade.
Okay.
I had a Reggie Jackson card my cousin wanted, and he had a 1970 Roberto Clemente card. So we made a trade there and everything. So I still have the card.
I was just going to ask you that.
Yeah. What's so funny is, in the 70s, they didn't have card holders or anything like that. So
Right.
I had the hindsight. I had a bunch of encyclopedias, those big, thick encyclopedias. So I used to put my cards in there.
Oh, really?
Storage. I totally forgot about it when I joined the military. And when I came back, my mom says, "What you gonna do?" She says, "What you gonna do all this stuff?" And I totally forgot I had cards in there. So I opened them up, and they still were in there. That same card from 1970 wound up getting a 7.
Really?
Yeah. So.
Wow.
So that's good advice. Put your cards in encyclopedias.
There you go.
And then send them in for grading.
There.
Yeah. With that.
And besides that, after that, we didn't have car shops in New York City at the time, so most of them were comic book shops. And these comic book shops usually have like a little display of cards, and that's why I used to buy my card. A lot of my cards, especially the rookie card, I purchased that for under $20.
Really?
Oh yeah. So.
Jeez.
If I knew then what I know now, forget it.
Yeah, you'd be like, "Do you have 10 more of them?"
Yeah, exactly.
So what? Obviously, with you collecting, Roberto Clemente for so long, I'm sure you've got most of the base, the regular cards of his. But what unique or special or maybe rare Roberto Clemente cards have you been able to add in your collection that are maybe special to you, or again as a Clemente collector, maybe not many others have anything like that in your collection?
Yeah, of course. Here, I'll show you a handful of cards I have here. So I have now Roberto Clemente. I have a couple cards that are from his collection.
Okay.
Don't know if he collected them or the company probably just handed him a handful of cards and he probably displayed them and handed them.
Right.
Yeah. So I got a couple of these cards. I got the 68 KDK. Let me see here. Here we go. If I can get it.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
For people that don't know, KDKA is a radio station and TV station here in Pittsburgh.
Exactly. Yeah, a lot of the Clemente Club 21 members have this card. You have this one?
I don't know. I've been kicking myself for not getting that one.
Now, is that hand cut, or how did that come?
No, that's not a hand cut card.
Okay.
No, this is just.
I'm guessing it was just a promotion from the TV station.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
Is it a blank back?
There we go.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. It's a promotion.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, and I'm guessing back then the Pirates were on KDKA at that time. They were the television radio station that had the rights to the Pirates.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I was just wondering because I noticed it was authentic, and I didn't know whether it was because it was, normally with like hand cut cards, but sometimes most of the time you get authentic, but it says on there hand cut, so that's why I was confused.
I think the Clemente family, these were given to a. I'm trying to remember the auction company. It's mostly it's a Pittsburgh local company, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So the Clemente family just wanted to get it authenticated, make sure get it.
Okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why the A. And here's a Daily Juice one. Also.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that one.
Another local Pittsburgh company put that out.
These come in a sheet and they were hand cut.
Oh, so those were hand cut. Okay.
I got bad luck in this. I got 3 of these and they all come out with A's for some reason.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that they do say hand cut on them.
Yeah. In the back, well, this
Yeah,
back,
that one.
I usually they have like a Clemente club member.
Yeah, is yours the Daily Juice?
Yeah, mine's the Daily Juice.
So is mine.
Yeah, I know they have another version with the milk company.
Right.
Yeah. So
Yeah. So let me, Don, you had, let me get your,
there you
Yeah.
go.
okay, there you go. That
506.
one, it says there. Okay.
Yeah.
Now yours says membership. So there's there's
There you
different
go,
backs
back.
to it.
Mhm.
Does yours
Okay.
look like that, Mark?
Yeah, mine's the one that I have. It does look like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. See here. Another one I have here is a 69 Top Super. Most people are familiar with the 70 and 71, the taller, larger
Mhm.
ones. This is the more rare one. Want to come by?
Now, I think it was maybe Dave Blue Jacket or maybe John Mangini. I don't know if it's 69, but didn't one of the top supers, aren't there some super rare like square proofs that the
Yeah, yeah,
corners
the proof
haven't been
set.
rounded?
Yes, yes.
Is
It's the
there
same
a
here as
Clemente square proof?
no, I don't have one. Every time I see one, they're very hard to find. Every time I see one, I get outbid. So
Okay, but they do, there is one out
there
there.
is one. Yeah, there is one
Okay.
Clemente. Mhm. Yeah, it is the back.
Because I think Dave Blue Jacket, I think he has a mantle. I want to say of the square proof, but I wasn't
Yeah,
sure which year.
I want to say he has the Clemente too. If I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
Yeah, he might. Who knows with him?
yeah.
So see here. Now, you guys are familiar with the Sports Illustrated posters?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. For promotion, they made a card subset of the identical pictures and everything. Very hard to find. Um, I've got the Clemente version here.
That's cool.
Yeah,
So that was that's basically like a promo of what the big poster would look like.
exactly,
Yep.
exactly. So yeah,
I have
just at the national.
I have one of Boggs that's really hard, and I think mine's graded a 9. It's the highest graded copy, but it's from like 1980 something, 86
Mhm.
or something like that.
Yeah. These are, like I said, these are very hard to find. Let's see here. A couple more here. I got 67 top sticker test issue.
That's a great card.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It is. I love that.
Now is that the one, or is it? I think it's the one tattoo where there's always a question of how they should when you get it graded. Like, do you want to show the front or the back? Because if you show the back, it looks reversed. I know it's not this one here, but do you know what I'm
Right,
talking about?
right. It's an iron-on transfer.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I have mine shown in reverse. It just looks better that way.
Yeah.
Mhm. And then this is part of this set here. There you go.
That is
And
cool.
all those cards with Bob on it is crazy.
Yeah.
I know
The disrespect they gave him.
it's true. We hated that so much.
You know, in Pittsburgh too, instead of, because of his accent, especially when he first came up, he would say, I hit the ball, but he would say it like, I heat the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And they would type it like that. Like you've never seen it anywhere else where they misspell it to match the accent.
What, in
But
like the newspaper or something like that?
yes,
Like, oh,
yes. They would
geez.
type it out like it said, I heat the ball. And
Yeah, they thought it was cute, but he did not appreciate that.
yeah,
And that's why he had a great relationship with the media. He just
right.
did. So, I'll see a couple more items here. I wanted to, let's see, a set that I underappreciated in my opinion. It's the Milk Does set.
Mm.
So, you have that there. And this set is just, it has almost every major star in there.
Right.
What year is that from?
This one here is 71.
71.
Were there different years of Milk Duds?
Not, in my opinion, I think this is the only one.
Okay.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but I think this is the only one. There's only one
What's
Clemente.
what's on the? Can you see what's on like the other, like the back panel? Is
On
there
the back,
anything on that?
I just got it covered here,
Okay.
but it's just milk duds, a big milk duds on the side.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all it is there. Mhm. Oh, I got this like maybe for like $12. A while back, and it was in a completed box. Now this thing goes for over $700.
How
Wow.
much?
About $700.
700.
Box.
Jeez.
And that's ungraded. If you get it graded, it might be worth more.
You're killing me with these prices of these things.
Yeah.
$20 for a rookie
I don't make
card,
enough money.
$12 for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If something would happen now, I could never start my collection over again. There's no way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Down, you know this one here.
Oh yeah, it looks very familiar.
Oh yeah.
McCarthy postcards.
I love.
What year did that come out? Mid 60s or?
Yeah, this one here.
Yeah.
Oh, this one, what is it? I forget what year this one. Yeah, this one is in the 60s.
They have an older one that's harder to find than that one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that used to be in my collection, John. So that's why I
Okay.
said, do you recognize it?
Oh,
That
okay.
particular one.
Yeah.
So that one right there was yours.
Correct.
Okay.
One time. I don't, besides cars, I also collect little oddball stuff here. I got this World Series, since we're in the World Series time. I got this ticket stub of, if I'm not mistaken here, it was a game 4 of the 71 World Series, the first night game World Series.
Hmm.
When the Orioles and the Pirates.
Good old Three River Stadium. That place sucked. It did. It's horrible for baseball.
And I'll show my last one is my father, my uncle just talked to me about Roberto Clemente. Never knew my father collected anything or had anything with Roberto Clemente. I remember he was driving me to the Met station. If anybody know what a Met station is, it's a drop-off point when you're ready to go for basic training.
Yep.
And meet up with a fellow recruits out there. So when he was dropping me off, he was telling me about, life, how fathers talking to sons and everything. And just before he gave me a hug and everything, he handed me this Roberto Clemente.
Oh, I know you're going to show.
Hmm.
We got this going to even though they never found Roberto Clemente's body, back in Brooklyn, they still had a service for him.
That's a piece I would love to have. That's so awesome.
One other one. So this is what the front looks like. Then the back it just has a prayer out there. So
Wow.
Only item my father ever gave me. This is not going anywhere. So
yeah. Not only is it a great piece, but you've got a fantastic story to go with it, and that's what's so cool. That that you got that from your dad.
Yeah. So besides Clemente, I mean, I collect everything from. I've got a handful of pre-war cars to vintage to modern cars. I'm also a Derek Jeter collector.
Hmm.
So, and I mostly collect his rookie cards. I have a handful here. These are eventually going to wind up getting them graded. So.
Yep. The 93 Stadium Club, right?
Exactly.
I think.
One of my favorite cards of his. There. The Pinnacle.
I remember buying a bunch of 93 like score and upper deck cards, like a 5,000 count box. A coworker, I forget whether it was someone that my coworker knew, and he said, "Hey, John, you collect cards?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And so I have a bunch of them here, and they had a bunch of like 93 upper deck and score and stuff like that. And of course, every single Jeter was taken out, and it just turned out to. I mean, I didn't pay hardly anything for him at the time. But yeah, the key rookie cards were all gone. I'm like, well, okay.
I guess I never really thought about it, Mark, but who your favorite team was. I know you love Clemente, and you're a fool if you're not from Pittsburgh and like the Pirates.
Right.
But are you a Yankees fan then, being from New York? Is that your
Yeah.
team?
It's
Okay.
funny. Growing up, I had two brothers and my father. They all rooted for the Jets for football and the Mets. And,
Oh,
and understandably, at that time frame, they were the better teams.
yeah.
And me being a stubborn child, decided to go the opposite way. So, yeah,
So Giants for football and Yankees for baseball then?
exactly. Uh-huh.
And now do you go Rangers or Islanders for hockey?
I've
Or
always,
Knicks Nets?
I'm almost a Knicks guy.
Yeah.
Bernard King was my guy.
Mm.
And for hockey, I was always an Islanders fan. Never a
Were
Rangers.
really?
Yeah. They were the better team at the time.
Oh, they were loaded when we were kids. Yeah,
with
they were
Mark
very
Johnson
good.
and everything. Yeah, so.
Okay, that's interesting. I thought for sure you were going to say the Rangers, but that makes sense.
No. The Rangers sucked at that time. So, yeah. Oh, I'll show you a couple of vintage cards I have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, no random order here.
Oh, I love that, Aaron.
I do
love
too.
the green. Love the green in the background, everything.
Yep. Yeah, and yours is nice and solid. You don't have all those little print
Yeah.
marks.
So you'll see in my collection, I'm a big center guy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
So am I.
Yeah, that's just me here.
Yeah, I'll take a mid to low grade card if it's well centered. I don't care about corners and stuff. It's that centering and registration. Like that solid green background there on the air, and that's what I would look
So
for.
are you saying this card would be too off centered? If it was centered better, you would be all right with it?
If it was centered better, I'd be all over it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's got the famous D from when I was a kid.
Well, there you
on the
go.
back. So
There you
it
go.
makes it even. But yeah, if this card was centered a little better, I think you'd enjoy it.
Yeah.
I got lucky. My brothers didn't collect baseball cards. I didn't have to fight and write my initials on my cards.
Yeah.
I've got a brother that's a year younger than me who collected, and I wrote initials on all my cards back then.
And this is a card that you'll love here.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
Yep, Stan the man here. I have always said Stan Musial, Roberto Clemente, and Ernie Batch were they don't have a bad picture in the card.
Yep.
They don't.
Who was the third person?
Huh?
Who was the third person?
Ernie Banks.
Oh, I disagree with you on that one.
Or you think Ernie Banks had some bad
He's got
looking
that side profile one.
Oh, that one, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I hate that card.
Yeah,
But
the
I love that
65.
card. That's a
Yeah.
great card.
Yeah.
Can't go with that one here.
Yep. And
We'll
his
talk about
his
big
last
old
one, his
smile.
71 is sort of a weird image.
Yeah, it is. I agree with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're talking about a good smile. Look at this one here. Say hey.
Move it over a little bit. Yeah,
Oh yeah. Yep.
good card.
Mhm. And talk about a deal. Take this card off.
Oh.
2-1. But look at the card itself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's all because of a pinhole.
Oh really? Where's the pinhole?
Yeah, it's above the case.
Up by the K.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
can see
Yep,
it
yep,
now.
I just spotted it.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have noticed
Yeah.
it if you hadn't said it.
Right. Exactly. Shout out to Mookie.
Yeah.
And I'm also a rookie card, rookie Gold Cup collector.
Mm.
So I have every single one from the 1960s to present. So I'll show you a couple of these here I have.
Oh.
Way better than his rookie card.
Yep. Oh,
yeah,
I love that.
agree.
Yep.
I totally agree. That's why I like the Gold Cups better.
Yeah.
And my favorite set in the 60s is 65. I just love the colors on these cards.
Yeah, I agree. That's a very nice set.
Yeah.
Dick
Got
Allen.
that here. Tony Olivia.
So, Mark,
And
you
he
said
did a
you
great job with the color match in
Yeah.
65.
Mhm. What were you saying, Don?
Yeah, so back then it was easy to collect the cup cards because there was only one card. But for the modern ones, do you do the color variations, and you know me, I don't know my modern, but like, how do you get the one cup card for the modern players? Do you just get their base card, or what
Yeah,
do
I
you do?
just do I get the base card. I mean, I get some of the color ones here and there. That's just a rabbit hole you don't want to go into, to be honest
Oh,
with you.
trust me. With
Yeah,
Boggs,
you
it's
know.
Well,
never
I
ending
looked into
parallel.
the cup cards, and then I was like, I didn't realize how many there were each year. Like,
Oh
I was
yeah.
like,
Oh
I was
God.
like, oh my gosh.
They started out with 9, and it just keeps growing. Now, currently, there's like 11 to 12 now. hmm But believe it or not, they're a lot easier now to get. A lot of you go on eBay, a lot of people selling sets already.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
okay.
Yeah, collectors have, guys who do breaks, they have all these extra ones there. So, yeah, unless you're trying to get a Parskeens Gold Cup,
No.
Right.
then you're looking here. I do have some modern, of course. I live in Nebraska, so the biggest, closest team here is really the Royals.
Okay.
So, and I like Bobby Witt. He's one of my favorite modern players. So I have this. I love this 3D card. It is.
Oh, now was that a special insert?
No, I think this just came out in a set. Like Topps came out with a set. So there is
Okay,
some
was
special.
that maybe that was one of those online exclusive sets or something?
Couldn't tell you. I got
Yeah.
this in the show, and I just saw that, and I was like, "Wow, 3D! Haven't seen one of these in a while."
Yeah,
And I picked it up. So,
that is cool.
yeah.
Well, it reminds you of the old um the like the Kellogg's and the other 3D
Oh
like
yeah,
the big
definitely.
Roberto Clemente one that's like the 3D that yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the Kellogg's one.
Yep.
Let's see here. Ichiro is also one of my favorite players.
It's a great card.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it is. It is. Albert Pujols. He'll probably be a manager next year, I think. That's what I heard the rumors
Really?
about. Yeah, that's what they're talking about. Don't know what team. San Diego, if I'm not mistaken. They're talking about it.
Hmm.
We'll see. And we are in the World Series time, so got to show a Blue Jay card here.
Vladdy.
Yeah.
Remember that when that card was all the rage?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Still
Now
remember
is
that.
that the one that had a image variation to it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there was one with him batting.
Yeah.
And of course, you got to have some Otanis.
Of course.
Yeah, the pitching version and batting. That's an incredible guy. Yeah. Well, that's what I got here for you guys here right now.
Well,
Right.
we're about halfway, and you mentioned World Series, and of course you showed a Vlad Jr. and a Shohei Ohtani. Of course, they're in the World Series, and so I've come up with some World Series related trivia questions. And so you up for a battle on a couple of these questions here?
Yeah, I'll try my best. Can't say I'm a whiz at that, but
Okay.
I'll
There's
try.
some older World Series questions, some newer and things like that. So here's actually this first one is a multi-part. So as you get the answer, then there's a follow-up question and so on. So all right. With Ohtani hitting 3 home runs in game 1 of this year's World Series, and of course you had Reggie Jackson's 3 home run game in the 1977 World Series. Who was the first player to hit 3 home runs in a World Series game? The first player to do it.
Wow, that's a good one. I mean, off the top of my head, I would say Babe Ruth.
What do you think,
That's
Don?
that's who I was going to guess. I don't think it's right, but
mean,
because I'm thinking there was someone before him. But I'll go with Babe Ruth too.
You're both right. It is Babe Ruth. Now,
Huh?
how many times did he hit 3 home runs in a World Series game? So he was the first to do it. How many times in total did he do it in World Series play?
I'm going to say once. I think it's a trick question.
yeah, I would say that. I say it once also.
Okay. Twice. He did it in 1926, and then he did it again in 1928. So here's the last follow-up question from that. All right, so we're talking about players who hit 3 home runs in a World Series game. You had Ohtani, Reggie Jackson, and Babe Ruth twice. There were 2 other players in between. Well, I can give you a little bit of a hint, but there were 2 other players who accomplished that feat. Do you know who they may be? I can give you a hint to narrow down the time frame. Would that help?
Yes.
It was between Reggie Jackson's feat and Ohtani. So it's between 77 and 2025.
I'm gonna get real.
And it was within the last, I'll narrow it down for you. It was after the year 2000. So it was within the last 25 years.
Was Freddie Freeman one?
Nope.
Boggs?
Nope. I'll give you an easy hint. Mark, it was a player that you showed off on one of your cards here.
Jeter?
Nope.
I think who he showed.
Not Pujols, was it?
Yep.
Oh.
Albert Pujols in for the Cardinals in 2011.
Okay.
Now this last one's going to be, you probably won't get it. You'll know the player, but he's not a household name. So I have other questions. So I'll let you. Pablo Sandoval of the San Francisco Giants the year later in 2012.
Yeah, I would never got that.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Now I do when you said his name, but yeah, I remember.
All right. Here's a somewhat of a Yankees question. Sort of. In 1998, the Yankees had a 114 win season and went on to sweep the Padres in the World Series. Which of the following teams, so you have a multiple choice here, which of the following teams had a 111 win season but got swept in the World Series? So in 98, Yankees came in, won 114 games in the regular season and swept the Padres. This 111 win team made it to the World Series but got swept. And the choices are the Philadelphia Athletics, the Seattle Mariners, the Cleveland Indians, or the Brooklyn Dodgers.
I'll say the Brooklyn Dodgers against the Yankees.
I'm gonna go with Cleveland.
Dawn is right. The Cleveland Indians, but it was the 1954 Cleveland Indians, and they got swept by the New York Giants.
There you go.
All right, here's another multiple choice.
Yeah, you only have a few more left because gotta get to mine, man.
Yep.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
The list for the most career World Series games played is full of Yankees because, of course, they in so many World Series and stuff.
Right.
Who was the first non-Yankee to play in 50 World Series games? Was it Duke Snider, Jimmy Fox, Lefty Grove, or Frank Frisch?
Dang.
Non-Yankee.
There's probably one that you could eliminate probably right away.
Who was it again? Frisch, Grove,
Frisch, Grove, Fox, and Snyder.
Oh, Fox.
That's what I was thinking.
You think your answer is Fox?
Yeah, I would think it'd be Fox.
It's Frankie Frisch.
Oh.
I forget how many seasons.
So you didn't even let me answer it.
You said Fox.
No, I didn't.
I thought you said Fox.
He said Fox.
Oh, well, you.
Jeez.
Well, that's why I said Don. I said,
well,
is that your
I'm
answer?
going to go with Frisch.
Okay, Frankie Frisch it is. He actually played in 9 more World Series games than Babe Ruth. It was back in, obviously, in the teens and 20s, and into the early 30s, I think, for St. Louis or something. All right, last question here. Who was the first player to win 2 World Series MVP awards? Was it Bob Gibson, Frank Robinson, Mickey Mantle, or Sandy Koufax? First player to win 2 World Series
to guess
MVP.
this time?
Yes, you can guess.
Okay.
Go ahead, Don, you go first.
I'm going to say Koufax.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking about myself, was Koufax.
Now, Don, what was your answer?
Koufax.
Koufax. You're right. 1963 and 1965.
All right, I got something for you. So, Clemente had 3,000 hits. There were 16 Hall of Famers that he got those 3,000 hits. And a bonus, he got a hit in a World Series off of a Hall of Fame player. Start naming those guys.
Hall of Fame pitchers that he got a hit off of.
Yep.
Well, Gibson's the one.
There's 16 of them. Well, 17 if you include the World Series.
Yeah, Mark, you said Gibson?
Gibson's one of them, I think.
That's correct.
Koufax?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Necro.
Correct.
Oh my God. I'm throwing a blank. I know these names.
Ryan.
Correct.
You're doing all the hard work there.
60s
Palmer.
pitcher.
Jim Palmer?
Palmer's the World Series one.
Right.
Yeah,
Which
so
I'm surprised. I thought Whitey
League
Ford would have been one, but he didn't get a hit off of Whitey Ford in the 60
You didn't get
World
him in the
Series.
60s? No?
Nope.
All right, so there have to be National League pitchers remaining because Palmer would be the only American League for the World Series.
Correct. And I couldn't find anything on All-Star Games, so this would just be his 3,000
What
hits.
about Seaver?
Correct.
Good one. And I don't Don Sutton.
Yep.
Nice one. Yeah. Well, Marshall.
Correct.
Oh, Drysdale.
Yep. He had the most hits off of Drysdale for Hall of Famers. Actually, I think of all pitchers, actually, when I looked it up.
Robin Roberts.
Yep, that's correct.
Oh,
Carlton.
Carlton's correct. John's. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left.
Cool boy.
6 left. Oh, what's that one pitcher for that play for the Braves? Oh, can't remember.
Oh, Warren Spahn.
Yep.
Warren Spahn.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Yep. I don't think. I'm trying to think if Raleigh Fingers played for any National League teams.
He played for the Padres, but
Yeah, that was after the.
But that was after.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is not one of them.
I
see these guys are all starters except for one.
Ooh.
Because back then they
Sausage.
Nope.
No.
Eckersley. No.
Those are all after Clemente.
That was stupid.
Yes, it was.
Because you got me thinking about, okay, who would be like a reliever? Because you said they were all starters. Trying to think of a reliever from because there weren't too many relievers from like the 60s, early 70s.
No, the rest are starters except for one. Now, I said they were all in the Hall of Fame. I didn't say they all went into the Hall of Fame as pitchers. It's a clue to one of them.
Ooh. They went into, but he hit a home run off him, but
no, just a hit, not a home run.
Oh yeah, a hit off of.
But
that that pitcher didn't necessarily go into the Hall of Fame as a pitcher.
Correct.
So he must have gone in as a trying to think of a manager. It wouldn't have been La Russa. He wasn't a pitcher.
Nope.
I'm trying to think of managers that were pitchers that are Hall of Fame managers.
Guy might have been a third baseman and pitched one game or one inning
Joe
through
Torre.
the Clemente too. You never know.
Joe Torre.
No. So the next guys all played on a couple teams. They weren't one-team guys.
Okay. Multiple teams. I don't think Fergie Jenkins.
Yep, that's one.
Oh,
really?
all right.
Okay, nice.
So you got 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 left. Wow.
Did we say Don Sutton already?
Yeah, you said Sutton.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, I'm trying to go through different
Let's say,
teams that
If you want to give up, I'll give the answers. But if you want to keep going,
Drysdale?
no, we said him.
Again, I'm trying to think of different National League teams, and I'm getting stumped here.
Same here.
One played for the Phillies for a while and the Pirates. The other guy was on the Rangers, Padres, Mariners.
Bert Blyleven?
Nope. Giants.
Negro?
Plus some other teams. Off the top of my head, that's all I can think
Gaylord
of.
Perry.
Yep.
Oh, gosh. Yes.
So you got 3 left, 2 starters and 1 reliever.
And Phil Negro wasn't one of them, huh?
No, you already got him.
Okay.
You've got Drysdale, Spawn, Marichal, Gibson, Koufax, Perry, Jenkins, Roberts, Sutton, Seaver, Carlton, Negro, Ryan, and then Palmer for the World Series.
Reliever. If it wasn't for relievers, if it wasn't Gossage, Hall of Fame relievers. No, it wasn't. I'm trying. All the relievers I'm thinking of started in the
After he was
70s
done.
or yeah.
Played for the Giants for a long time.
Boy.
Got his card right here too. I'll just give you a hint. He had a card in 1954. The reliever.
Hoyt Wilhelm?
Yep.
Ooh,
Hoyt Wilhelm.
Nice.
Oh,
Good one.
wow.
So that was the reliever.
Okay.
John, I gotta admit, you're doing much better than I thought you would. And
I'm having a good day. Yes, I'm having a good
and Mark, you suck way worse than I thought you were going to.
So what? There's 2 more other than that.
No, he's included in that. You've got 2 left total. You've got the
two left total. I can't think of it off the top of my head.
I'm sure there are people watching that are screaming into their TV
yes.
or phone and
Think about Dodgers.
I know we had Sutton when he played a number of years.
Yeah. God, what's his name? I can remember his name for the life of me. He pitched with Drysdale, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we got Drysdale and Koufax.
There's another one in there. I can't remember for the life of me.
Oh my gosh.
You guys give up?
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah,
All right. Well, the one is Jim Bunning.
Oh.
Played for the Phillies and Pirates.
Yep.
And this guy gave up 1 hit to Clemente. His name was Tommy Lasorda.
Oh.
I was like, they're never going to get that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Clemente got 1 hit off of him.
did Lasorda come up? And I don't think he had a long career. Was he?
No, he had a cup of
No.
coffee.
But he was.
But
But was he a
Clemente,
pitcher when he came up?
he was a pitcher.
Okay. Okay.
I was trying to throw you off with the third baseman.
Yeah.
So
That was a good one
Wow.
there. I'm sure
That
people
was
look
that
at
was a
it
great
calling us
question.
idiots.
what's that, Mark?
I'm sure people who are watching will be calling us idiots. Look at these.
Oh yeah, they were probably screaming Lasorda forever.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
you guys did pretty well on the other ones. I was surprised on that you got the Robin Roberts one. I thought maybe Spawn. You might have thought, oh, they didn't overlap.
Yeah.
But well, that's not true. Spawn went into the 60s. What am I thinking? Yeah, but I couldn't find All Star, so I don't know who he got hits off in the All Star game. But I was surprised that he didn't get a hit off of Whitey Ford
Yeah.
in the 60 World Series. So,
Yeah.
Mark, I think I have a Clemente piece. Oh, I know I do that you don't have, and that's his 56 with Dawn's Field of Dreams on it.
Yeah, I don't have that one.
And then it says, if you build it, they will come back here.
Yep.
So JT Triple Crown 24 made this for me.
Oh,
remember.
okay.
Exactly. I mean, it's a damn-
So,
That is
very
cool. I
piece.
don't think I've ever seen that before, Don. Yeah.
Really? Yeah,
Yeah.
he made it for me a couple years ago. So it's a great piece.
Now,
Yeah.
Don, I know we were talking about Mark's collection, but in terms of your, I think I know you have a lot of the sort of more unique Clemente stuff. Maybe not the cards, some of the things that that Mark showed off. You had a copy
Right.
of, but in terms of his like base playing days cards.
Well, one of my favorite all-time cards of his is this one. And I mean, this is one of my favorite sets, but it's one of the few cards that's throwing. Scott kind of came close to depicting it there with him throwing it. So then he did make me the piece back there. If you can see right there with Clemente and Musial on it together.
Yes.
That's the one thing, I've searched everywhere and I cannot find a photo of the two of them together. I can find Clemente with Mays and Aaron. I can find Musial with Mays and Aaron, but not together, which, they played in all-star games and stuff together and they played against each other. I don't know if there was no connection with those guys or what the story is there, but I've looked, I just can't find it
There's
anywhere.
gotta be one somewhere. There's gotta be one somewhere.
You would think, and then Scott painted this one,
Yes.
which I hadn't revealed, but I'll reveal it here tonight that I am the lucky and proud owner of the original.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going to do a special on it. I've got another piece coming from him.
What a time.
Yeah. So it's pretty awesome to have an original one of Clemente that he made for me. So
Do you have his the playing days run, Don, of Clemente?
not the full run. No, I don't have the rookie.
Oh, okay.
There's a couple others I don't have, but I've got a good. One of my favorite Clemente cards is this one, and the reason being, I have this card. I think I have it right. Yeah, you grab it here. So I've got a nice copy in a 5.
Nice.
But the reason I like this one better is my daughter on her own went to a card store and got me this one Christmas. And then she came down my card room and she saw this and she was all bummed out. And I was like, no, because this one's from you. You know, like I'll never get rid of this one. It's not as centered as well. It's got the little fish eye on his head there, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No, it's from her, so it makes it cool.
Well, just like the 67 that Mark sent me, I'm always going to keep that because that was a gift. But I do have. I'm not going to zoom in because these are just the standard ones. But I do have the 67 graded. My oldest one is that 62.
Yeah.
It's in a 4. A lot of these are in 4, 4.5s, and then my only other ones are the 69. I love this one, the 72. I want to get the I love his 71. I want to
Yeah,
pick that one up too. And then,
It's so
of course,
hard when
his
it gets in
last,
a high grade.
yeah,
73. What's cool about that card is his full stats are on the back. It was
yeah,
Yeah.
great that they made that card after he passed.
yeah. But again, it's just it's cards that most people have and stuff. But
Yeah,
um,
another. I'm sorry to keep jumping from here. I'm gonna grab this card. What's crazy about this? So this 76 Lou Brock. You've got Jackie Hernandez in the back here.
mhm.
Mhm.
If you look real close, I don't know if you can see it, he's got the 21 patch on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So even this card's a 76. Those uniforms were worn the year after he passed.
So
So
the photo is that old of Lou Brock that they,
it's at
yeah.
least 3 years old, 4 years old. Yeah.
I love it. I love the
I thought
actual
you were going to
contact.
say the player in the outfield was that the photo was even older, that it was Clemente in the background there.
No,
Yeah.
which would have been it. Kind of the stance reminds me of Willie Stargell, but it doesn't look like there's a glove on. No, because he's got the patch on his
Yeah.
arm, and that was in memory.
Well, of course, I mean, yeah, the card's from 76, so you wouldn't even think that the picture would be 2 or 3 years,
Right.
maybe 4 years old. So yeah, that's cool. So Mark, we talked about we're sort of getting toward the end here, but we talked about how you got into collecting in general, and then Roberto Clemente. You showed off some really cool Roberto Clemente cards and items. Is there what would be like your top 2 or 3 Dream Clemente cards or items that if you were at that you would really love to have in your collection?
I know one he's going to say, I think.
Well, you know that, the 3D card.
Yep.
68. I used to have a little savings account saved up just for that card only. But it's got to the point that I keep getting outbid and I get outbid by a lot. So even though a low grade is just going to be out of my reach now, probably.
What are
Yeah,
they like even in a low grade? What do they go for these days?
thousands.
Is that
Yeah,
four or
thousands.
five
Yeah,
thousand easily, or is
yeah.
that the type
No,
of
Yeah,
it got
we're talking about?
closer to 10.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Mark, I don't know if you'll ever get a chance to come to Pittsburgh, but they have the Clemente Museum here.
Yeah.
And I've actually gone 3 times. I went once on my own, then I went once with Bob Lewis, and then once I went with Scott. And there's 2 of them in there.
Mm-mm-mm.
So amongst a million other incredible artifacts, but that's I don't know, maybe on your way to New York sometime or whatever, if you can ever make a stop here, it would
I've
be
talked
worth
to
your while.
I was talking to Thea. I said we just got to get together one time.
Yeah, that'd be
All the
awesome.
Club 21 members out there.
Yep.
Make a
Is,
trip
is
out
it an issue that particular card, is it um was it a short print, just the set in general? Was it a
It's a
test set?
test card. It's a test
Okay.
card, so it was never printed.
I mean, how often do these come up? Like if you had the money, does like one come up a year, one every 2 years, or are they?
No, believe it or
Yeah.
not, it's not. I mean, lately I've noticed. At one time there were three of those cars on eBay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
A couple of H were going for over $50,000.
Whew.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah,
Well,
Dave Blue Jacket, he had a big video on that.
okay.
Spread and joy.
TJ Online has one.
You know. So
Yeah, yeah,
Mecca.
Tony.
Yeah.
So beyond that sort of big major Clemente, what are some of the other things that
Um,
you're
I'm trying
would
to
be?
remember. Hold on one sec here.
Yeah.
Could say there can't be many he doesn't have.
Yeah.
No, there's not many. Now this is a reprint of one, a '67 top stand-up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Now this is a
Okay.
replica. The difference is the original would be red. So this is just a replica. Trying to get one of these are very hard.
Now you say it's a stand-up. So is it one where you can like punch it out from the
Right.
car, almost like the 64
Exactly.
stand-ups?
Exactly. And
Okay.
you just bend over, fold over and stand up there.
Yeah.
That's one
Was
of my
that a
favorites.
was that a test issue or regional issue as
Yeah,
well,
that was
which
a
is why
test
it's so
issue.
hard to find?
Yes. That's just, I don't know. That's got to be at least maybe 10 times, and not more, harder than the 3D card.
Yeah, I would
Oh
agree
wow.
with you. I've never seen
Yeah.
that card.
Yeah, I've only seen it once in person.
Yeah. I'm not even sure if that was in the museum, that card, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that
Did
might be true. Yeah.
uh I mean, I'm sure the answer is yes, but doesn't Genie have maybe not the Clemente, but doesn't he have? I thought I saw one. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong stand-up or something. I thought he has one for a player from that set in his collection, but I can't remember which player it was
Mhm.
because the design looked familiar when you showed it to me. Not for Clemente, but the design, and I want to say that Mangini has one.
He
Because
might.
he tries to
I
get
don't
one
know.
card from all the different sets and stuff. But anyway,
Yeah, he might. I don't know anything about that set, to be honest.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so rare and everything like that. So
Well, at least you have like a reproduction and you can.
yeah. Well, yeah, I have a reproduction of the 3D card too.
Oh, really?
That's the closest
Got a
I
hell
can
of a
get.
collection of reproductions, man.
Yeah.
There you go. But, yeah. But I'm happy with
But
my collection. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not gonna boast that I have every single card. I'm not the biggest Clemente collector, but I collect like what I enjoy. So
But it's a nice collection, man. It doesn't have to be the best or the biggest. You've
no,
got some great stuff.
yeah,
well, my one final question I have for you, because you showed some modern cards and you say you collect some modern cards. You have the Otani and I'm sure you pick up some Jeter cards here and there.
mhm.
Do you pick up any of the modern Clemente cards? Because just like Boggs,
Mhm.
certain, mainly tops and some others, either short prints or image variations or some other inserts
Yeah,
within the modern sets. Do you collect any of those that are Clemente?
yeah, I do. I do.
Okay.
I don't. I'm to the point now. There's no way I'm going to collect every single one of his cards.
Yeah.
No.
Right. I probably got over 2,500 of his modern cards.
Okay. That's
I think we
yeah.
all do that.
I've got a little library over
Yeah.
here.
Oh, so
It's
Don,
just
you wait a minute. Let me see here. You have some as well? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
I've
yeah.
got one for Clemente. I've got one for Musial. I've got one for Sargel. One for Penn State. So it's like after a
The
while
thing,
at the National or something, you just go through the dime boxes or whatever.
Right.
I
yeah.
did it with Lou Rock at one of them, and I just found a bunch of stuff. And
Mhm.
See, what I like about which is opposite from Boggs, because it seems that Top says, I swear they only have 8 images of Boggs and they
that's
keep
what they do with
recycling like the
Musial
same
too.
8 images.
I,
But
yes.
with other Hall of Famers, maybe not Musial, but maybe Clemente or some other Hall of Famers, they use images that I've never seen before, or that you don't see very often on cards, especially the vintage cards. They're totally different images and stuff, and that's what I like. You get to see different poses or shots, or action shots or whatever on these modern cards that you didn't get in their playing days years.
Exactly. Like the tops when they shot those short prints.
Yeah.
You used to collect those. I'm sure you still do
Yep.
with those
Yep.
prints. Yeah.
Like look at this one here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. But I have a few of the short prints of Clemente, and they're just, I don't know where they got the pictures from, but they're and a lot of them are like either candid shots or I think there's one with Ted Williams. He's fly fishing. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
I always thought this was a great one.
Oh
that
yeah.
Stadium Club.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at him.
I
Yeah.
know.
I've got one. I don't have it with me here. It's put away. Him diving close to the fence. One of those.
Oh yeah.
One of the few fielding pictures.
Well, let me. Now it's my turn to get up. I'm going to grab my short prints here, and let's see if I can find one of the Clementes, because I know I have a couple of them. Unfortunately, they're in just alphabetical order. I got to go this way, but I know I have some.
I can't find it in front of me, but I have one. What's that?
I got a box topper here, a giant size one. Picture like that.
Oh yeah, the Stadium Club box toppers.
I have that just as the card. I don't have the box topper. But I have a reprint. They made a Clemente with the 55 Bowman in the TV.
Yeah,
That's a great card. I can't
have
find it at the moment.
I've got that somewhere.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I wish I knew how many he had so I could find them easier, because I know I have a couple of them. I should have pulled them out ahead of time.
Yeah.
There's a Sturgill. Ernie Banks, we were just talking about that. Honus Wagner. Oh, I thought that was
everywhere. So it's just...
I thought that was one, but gosh, I say I have some, and then I'm going through all of them, and I haven't found one yet.
That's all right. Here, I'll share something. So Mark, you've been known to buy sets just to get the Clemente card out of it, correct? And I've been the benefactor. These are just two examples. Mark has bought the whole Pirates lot or set or whatever it may be, and I've been the benefactor of the other cards in the collection. He's kept the Clemente, and so thank you, Mark.
Yeah. I remember on the cons there. I went to
Yeah.
a estate sale, and they had about 20 of them all together, and I think I got it for $40, and Clemente was one of them in there. So anytime I get a set like that with Pirates, I'll send them to you. You know.
Oh, appreciate it.
There we go. I found one, and I'll stop at that.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. So again, was it those candid shots that Topps sort of came up with and used on cards. So,
well, Mark, I know you got to get up early tomorrow. I'm
Yeah.
glad to hear you're on the mend and doing well. You look well, bud.
No, thank you.
And it's been a while since we talked, so I really appreciate you coming on here, and as always, enjoyed it.
Yeah, and for everyone that's made it to this point, and I should have mentioned it in the beginning, for those of you not familiar with Mark's channel, definitely go check it out. I'll have a link to his channel in the description of this video. And Mark, yeah, I hope you're able to find some time to get back in doing more videos, because again, we just love the content that you put out there, and yeah, hopefully you'll get some more time to do some videos. But I know there's some other things, of course, that are going on right now for you. So yeah, really appreciate you coming on as our guest, and now the pressure is back on me to find another guest for the next episode. So for all of you who have been following along, again, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.
See y'all.
Take care. Peace.